So then my letter from June 19th, again via the Connect network. Dear Ron, I'm not sure whether you got my first mail through GTL. The last days, the GTL system was not accessible. So I only got your message now. Maybe due to lockdown you mentioned, just to be sure, I will resend my first GTL message to you. This is Connect Network. GTL is the same thing. I think it is a good idea to additionally use the paper mail. Can I send you via GTL some credits in order to buy the stamps, paper, envelope? Is it possible to describe briefly what a lockdown means for you? I have just a slightly idea of what happens then. In my other letters, I've started with telling you something about me and asking some questions. So let us take it from there. Just want to say that I'm glad that the contact works and we will be able to exchange. Konstantin. So the next letter from Ronald was from 26th of June. Maybe just one little remark here. You see that Ronald in this email system is using abbreviations because he has this problem that he has not enough space and it is always going blue, so it's always crashing the system. So he tries to be as fast as possible. So he tries to write as fast as possible. So, okay. And I will try to read it properly. It's not always easy for me, but I will try. Good morning, Konstantin. We are going through a period of dehumanization more heightened than usual because of the actions by one of the slaves fed up with the treatment he was being subjected to, and thus act causing the entire plantation to be attacked in retaliation. Thus, while the overseers have been conducting operation on the various quarters, our communications have been completely cut off during the week, only to be reinstated at the end of the week for 2 days and then back to the prohibition. I appreciate the stamps you sent because I don't have any and I'm indigent and without work. But that's another story for another time. Our first communique took 10 days to come through because of their operations. But they usually go faster when there isn't a prohibition in place. My responses will be much quicker in the future, hopefully. I'm no longer on the unit in which the expose was filmed. I have more freedom of movement now. We are very happy about that, Ronald. Although it's nothing to write home about, I'm able to come out of the cage approximately 4 times a day. 3 for chow and once for recreation. That's the totally of the day, essentially. I can apply to go to the law library, the regular library, but not much more than that. Most days are like Groundhog Days. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. I took the opportunity to have my significant other look upon on social media and have her send me a photo of you. I wanted to know somewhat about whom I was contacting and vice versa. So I've done a bit research, I must say. I like that. That's very nice. I wanted to send this missive because to you to let you know about what's going on here somewhat. We'll get further into it in the coming days, but no, I'm not being deliberate in not responding. Generally, my hands have been tied in some form, if you haven't heard from me. Ariel. So, let me see. Okay, and then there was a second message from the same day from Ronald, Ariel. Good morning. I didn't want to pack out all 2,000 characters and then have the machine erase the message when I try to send it. So I forwarded it at the point I did out of self-preservation. Nevertheless, indeed, my mother named me Ronald, but I was given the surname Ariel by the Brothers of Community of Faith I'm part of. It's reflective of the spiritual growth I've experienced while in this harrowing situation. The irony is that I've continued to grow and I have still more questions about what I believe. Yet I didn't consider that a bad thing and has led to any more revelations about what it is that I'm trying to answer about my spirit self. Ariel, in this part of the letter, writes about his spiritual growth, and this is something where I'm very interested in. So I will ongoingly ask him more about that. So what did he experience? What are his revelations? It's so interesting. Okay, let's continue. Is the town you're from where they make BMW cars? What is it that you do for a living? Were you previously involved in a venture that you unloaded and began another venture? You can send stamps through this medium, but the paper and envelopes will have to figure that part out myself, as I don't think they will allow you to credit my account from overseas, although I may be wrong. You are from a large family. I didn't see or hear from my family due to being incarcerated. It's not something I enjoy. However, it is my reality and I'm forced to deal with it. It's one of those sources of pain I spoke about. It's like being in a foreign country and nobody know where you reside or don't care for that matter, more later.